down and in by your sides, and then just bend your elbows and lift your hands up from your elbows. Like you're doing, what they call bicep curls. You know what a bicep curl is? Yeah, that's the idea. You use those biceps a little bit. There you go.
She doesn't know what that is. We're in trouble.
Okay, good. And then when you get back down to the middle of the arena again, you're going to come on a 20-meter circle again in the center, and then we'll pick up the left lead. Now his left lead is his little bit stiffer side, so you're going to have to work a little harder for the collection this side, right from the beginning. Don't let him start off in a big canter. I want you to try to get that canter that you had toward the end there. I want you to see if you can get that closer to the beginning. And remember, really sit back when you ask for the canter. Sit way back and deep. And keep the reins, keep your hands up a little, hold back a little bit when you ask, don't give. There you go, good, and sit back right away, way back. Now slow down immediately. Take a chance that he might trot. There you go. A nice big circle so you don't make your circle smaller. And then trying to keep him really relaxed in his neck. So a lot of play on the bit and then big give both hands. Play on the bit, big give both hands. And sometimes play on the outside rein, sometimes play on the inside rein. And then really give him the opportunity to stretch his neck downward. You should be pretty light in your hands the whole time. You shouldn't feel like you've got a heavy horse in your hands. So half halt and then do the big give, and not too strong on his mouth. That's it. And then sit way back, look up at the sky. Your chin up, and not quite so far back with that outside leg, it's too far back. There you go. Inside leg down. Good, and just get yourself as heavy in that saddle as you can possibly get. Just kind of force yourself to get really heavy and lean your shoulders back over his tail further. Sit back over his hindquarters, way back, stay back. There you go. And then just keep softening and loosening up his neck the whole time. The more loose you can get him in the neck, the better the canter will get. There you go, and then give in between, big gives in between, so he really relaxes just for a moment. There you go. And then sit back and collect again, sit way back. Outside leg further forward. Don't put it very far back, otherwise you're going to end up with haunches in. There you go. Good. Inside leg down from your knee. There you go. Sit back. Elbows in. Try to get more relaxed with that left hand in between the asking, so you're not too tight with your left arm the whole time. Half halt more on the outside rein. Outside shoulder. There you go. Sit heavy. Lean back a little more. There. That's where I want you to sit. Stay there. Stay back there. Legs forward a little bit. There you go. Good. Now give and pet him with both hands once. There you go. And then sit back again, way back. Legs forward a little bit. Okay, now I want you to collect a little more. Don't change your leg position. The legs forward. Look up at the sky. Shoulders way back. Elbows in. Both elbows in. Turn your left elbow needs to come in more and your hand needs to come away from his neck a little bit on the inside. That's it. Elbow in. There, give, elbow in. Hand away from, take your left hand out toward your knee, outward. There you go, toward the middle of the circle. Pull your elbow in. There you go, and then sit back again, sit way back and really slow that canter. I want to see how slow you can get that canter. Sit back, slow him way down. There you go, there you go. That's okay, and then give a little in between. Legs forward, inside leg forward. So the more you worked at it, the more your inside hand arm did this. Okay, so you need to think about your elbow in and your hand out. So you're doing the opposite. Yeah, you want to be the more you start concentrating, the more you do this. So elbow in, and then your hand gets too in tight like this, so it needs to be pointing straight ahead toward his ear. Think about it coming. Your knees out here, so think about it coming a little out toward your knee.